Okay, hi guys. Welcome to this demo by myself, Mudiaga Umukoro. Also known as Moody for short. I'm founder of Deep Foundry, and I'm here to present the iContext platform that we've built for enterprises to gain access to intelligence out of the clutter of data that they have across the entire systems and platforms that they've curated and organized over the years. For the purpose of this demo, we would be taking the specific use case, which is private capital intelligence, but for all means and purposes, it can be used across all verticals, right? The platform will go through a phase which we've called Forge. What Forge does is work with enterprises to curate, cleanse, and deploy the data and the pipelines to continuously generate that data into the proper or that form, and then we would deploy our iContext platform combined with natural language interfaces, large language models, and contextual engineering that provide access to this data to the staff of the organization in a way that is just simple but provides intelligence. And that's what iContext is all about. So for the purposes of this demo, I'll first of all show you the data that has been curated for this venture capital firm, whose data will be using for the demonstration. If you would notice here, there's a repository named demo data, and inside this repository we have different folders that in which organizations would have probably provided the data that they have access to. These are the deals that are active that they have, about 3 different portfolio companies. There's Cloudflow, and there is other organizations. Cloudflow has information tied to the term sheets, which might be multiple. This is a demo information, but this is information that would have been curated by the organization. There's a company called HealthTech. If you open the term sheets as well, we would see the term sheets that they have probably signed with our VC firm, and we can have all that data. There are other information tied to legal, for example, the cap tables, whatever extra notes that might exist will be documented here, and just a whole lot of information that this venture capital have curated about their portfolio companies that organizational staff and executives want to be able to use to make sense out of it. We have also connected structured, so this platform also connects structured data, tables, ERP databases, HR management system databases, and all sorts of structured tables, that the platform will be able to get. The platform connects to get intelligence out of for its users. But for the point of this demo, I'm just going to show you us utilizing the system to query a lot of the data we have at the back end. So, for example, I can just start by asking it to tell me about executive changes within the organization. I'm an executive in the company. I want to know what has happened in my portfolio companies, especially because I want to see how stable they are, and I can just prompt the system to say, tell me about recent executive changes in our portfolio companies. So it goes and it retrieves the information and it gives me this here, showing me a lot of the information that has been, which is quite interesting for this purpose. Okay, so that's fine. It's summarizing information from missing incident of all CEO changes occurred in the last 7 months and 2 simultaneous CEO changes on July the 2nd of that day. I mean, just based on the data that it has access to, that's the information it gives. Okay, so I want to go further and really get advice based on all the data that I have in the back end from the quarter reports they've generated, from their performances, from the sector that they behave, that they exist in, and the benchmark that exists in that sector. I want to go ahead and see whether iContext can advise me what to do. So I'm going to prompt is saying I have gotten a mandate to exit one of our portfolio companies. Gotten a mandate from the board to exit one of our portfolio companies. I am thinking this should be between Cloudflow and health tech. Please advise me. Send. So iContext goes behind, does this thing, and then provides me a response. It says recommended immediate exit from Cloudflow while retaining health tech through FDA approval. Cloudflow's deteriorating fundamentals and near-term cash crisis makes it a clear divestiture candidate. So it has given me a summarized the metrics between health tech and Cloudflow, the cash position, the momentary burn, the monthly burn, runway, CEO stability, gross margins, market position, and exit timeline. And it's told me why it wants me to exit Cloudflow, because of financial distress indicators, leadership instability, competitive weakness, and it has just provided all this information here. And I think this is pretty cool and makes sense. This way organizations can take informed decisions. I mean, the whole point of the platform is allow executive and users to take quick decisions, investigate a huge amount of data, get intelligence quickly, and then allow you to take decision promptly. Just to note, we're still building the platform. We're working very hard on proactive. So these are still reactive. These are still reactive use cases. We are working on more proactive use cases that tie in intelligence dashboards, performance reports that are more contextual than just data. And then once we're done with this, we'll plug in the intelligence or autonomous agents. These agents should be able to take action on behalf of users and staff, but armed with information and intelligence directly from the enterprise's organizational data. Thank you very much.